a long lost time of heartbroken tales comes a young man who's going to sell and sell.
I could not listen to her while she talked if she smiled. Had her own style, I liked her profile. An urban intellect yet down to earth, could I suspect she'd be swept if I'd found her first? Now how could I pursue with my witness above a young lady who has a man that may be true love? Was not me she thought of, I was a fool to think I'd find one cameo of myself inside her mind. My self-esteem fine. See, from age 9 I've been inclined to think true. Every fraud line or damsel in distress in Los Angeles I could woo. From Hollywood to the harbor where ships sail through, I've come to know what every female knew. I'm no Don Juan, the misconception's long gone. I should move on, but I'm too young to be that wise. My mind cannot defeat my heart, but it tries. Release. But what if all the feelings increase? Release. Maybe I can move back east. Release. What if she can still be reached? Release. God, all that I want is peace. Release. God, all that I want is peace. Release. Maybe I can move back east. Release. What if she can still be reached? Release. What if all these feelings increase? It's not that often that you meet a girl who is both attractive in presence as well her worldview. A few pleasant conversations we chat. It was friendly dialogue, not the dog chasing the cat. In fact, I never probed the depths I found. To get too close was to step on sacred ground. One sound, my thought processes lost stability. I began to question her man and second guess his credibility. If hostility existed between them, it was a possibility. If it persisted, she'd leave him. So I watched my infatuation get chronic and could not keep the relationship platonic, lest I was bionic, man/machine, where emotion did not boil, just oil and gasoline. But when she became single and unattached, I asked the Lord, does this mean that she's available now? Perhaps. Release. But what if all my feelings increase? Release. Maybe I can move back east. Release. Maybe she can still be reached. Release. God, all that I want is peace. Release. God, all that I want is peace. Release. But what if she can still be reached? Release. Maybe I can move back east. Release. God, all that I want is. At first I kept calm and not frantic. Time was like water in the Atlantic Ocean. I could move in slow motion without romantic notion. Stay non-aggressive, keep my head and heart clear, and the atmosphere festive. Interested in me, so she seemed, I thought I took control. She took my heart and so clean, like the Hindenburg I fell for the queen of Edgewater. And in time I would tell the girl but get slaughtered. Caught her off guard, and she let me down soft, but I took the loss hard, and my eyes became crossed. I lost focus, feeble and collapsed as expected. Hopeless like the 12 other chaps she rejected. I dropped weight down to 148. God knows I can relate to those with similar fate, but do not celebrate my pity. While living in Chicago, I was fortunate enough to see a flower in the city. Release. But what if all my feelings increase? Release. Maybe I can move back east. Release. What if she can still be reached? Release. God, all that I want is peace. Release. God, all that I want is peace. Release. Maybe she can still be reached. Release. What if all my feelings increase? Release. God, all that I want is peace. Release. God, all that I want is peace. Release. What if all this stuff can increase? Release. Release. Release.